Oh, I
started.
think we are.
We've been started.
What a lackluster welcome.
Woohoo! It's party time. Happy Easter to you.
Robbie, you've established a bar of energy that I'm not sure I can match.
That was it. I've given it my all. We're done with excitement.
It's like you flew out of a cannon and you're hurtling toward me and I'm supposed to catch you, but instead I'm going to step to the side and see you land in the...
Wow, that's so mean.
Well, I'm afraid I would be crushed. It's really just a matter of self-preservation. And I know, you're going to land on a soft, marshmallowy, sort of spongy, swampy area. And you'll get a little sticky, but I won't be crushed. And...
Oh my gosh.
Well,
Is this metaphor going to keep going?
No. Hi, guys.
Thank you.
Welcome to the Easter party.
It's not an Easter party. It's a party that's happening to happen on Easter.
Welcome to the party that's happening on Easter. You know,
I want to tell you guys an Easter story.
You have an Easter story?
Yes.
Okay.
About my very first Easter.
Okay.
My very first Easter that I was aware of. So when I was little, I was probably, I don't know, maybe I was 6 or 7.
Yeah.
Maybe a little younger.
Okay.
So my mom is Japanese.
Yeah.
My dad is American, but doesn't like traditions or celebrating, or he's kind of a
or ever
guy.
Sharing a single thought with any other human being. They must all be fundamentally unique.
Oh,
I admire this about him.
No, he shares his thoughts a lot.
Oh, no. But if you have the same thought as he, look out.
Yes.
Anyway, yes,
he's a unique individual who's not interested in the silliness of setting out baskets and pretending that an Easter bunny is going to fill them with goods.
Respect that, Bob. I do.
Yes. Although weirdly, he was great about Santa Claus, so I don't know. He chooses his
This story is about your mom, not about your dad.
Okay, I just wanted to make clear that is there's a reason why my mom was unaware of Easter. So my mom was Japanese. She came to the United States when she was like in her mid-20s. And
awesome
she
lady, the best.
An awesome lady. She did not know that Easter was a thing, and one of her best friends, Miss Shirley, said to her one day before Easter, "What are you going to do for the kids' Easter baskets?" And my mom was like, "What's an Easter basket?" And Miss Shirley was like, "What do you mean, what's an Easter basket?" And my mom was like, "I don't know, what do you mean?" And so Miss Shirley went out and got us Easter baskets, just the baskets, and she said, "Here's what you have to do. You have to put some of this Easter grass in it, this plastic shredded stuff, and then you have to fill it with treats." So my mom was like, "I got this. I can totally do this. This is great." And we put out, so she gave us the Easter baskets and we put them out the night before, and we were very excited because we had never had Easter baskets before. We didn't know anything about it. The next morning we wake up and we come down and our Easter baskets are full. Each of us got a giant bag of Doritos in our Easter basket.
Miss Shirley had failed to be more specific about the type of treats that American Easter entails. And Seiko had rightfully said, "Well, what's something delicious that I can put in my child's basket that's not too complicated? Just one great thing rather than a bunch of fussy little things." And so
that's our family tradition.
It's our family tradition, but we couldn't get any Doritos this year. We didn't have access to them.
Yes.
But our very thoughtful friend Brian had provided to us bags of red hot Takis.
Yes.
If you haven't had Takis, they're little curled up,
hot and horrible.
like little tortilla things covered with the hottest hotness. And so each of our children got a bag of Takis today. And some chocolatey things.
I should show Jasper's Easter basket because we were not prepared.
Yeah. So I think that there are enough Easter baskets for all the children, but we could not find them all. And so Robbie, great maker of things at the last moment that she is, created an alternative from a product that we had on hand. I'm trying purposefully not to tip Robbie's hand as to what she...
I want to point out Augie's Easter basket, because I couldn't find his either. Augie's Easter basket was this.
Yes, my mother made this Halloween bag, but it sufficed. Robbie sort of folded it down and made it basket dimension.
Shaped.
Yeah.
This is Jasper's Easter basket.
Oh, but he doesn't know any better.
Yeah.
Right?
See,
it's got a handle. It looks basket-like.
I think it makes a great basket.
It used to be a Redner's bag, so thank you. And Takis, of course. Jasper likes Takis. If you've had Takis, you can either eat the Taki, or if you're Jasper, you can roll the Taki in your hand, get the Taki juice on your hand, discard the Taki itself, and lick
the dust off of your hands.
It's not a very hygienic approach to Taki consumption, and yet it's how he does it. So, friends, hello!
Yes.
As you know, there's no agenda today. Robbie won't let me have one. So
Beckett's here. We have we have some
Lightsaber dueling happening?
We know we have some training beginning over here. Some pod one.
Hey guys, do your training on your own time. This is our party.
There's
all right?
no agenda here. They can do whatever they want.
See what
here.
I tried to do?
Know.
Are there any jokes? I just wondered if there were any jokes.
I think there was a
at
joke.
The outset. Yeah.
Oh, there's an answer to a joke, but
we need the joke.
Somehow the joke.
We think sometimes the stuff that you guys discuss before we get on
gets erased once we get
away.
on.
So unfortunately,
that one was from the Shanks. We need the first part of that joke. Okay,
all right,
guys.
So please try again.
Oops, I keep wanting to drink
I know.
my water.
Let's do the water thing because I keep doing the same thing. I think we must be thirsty. We just got back from a hike.
We did go on a hike.
It was very nice. Kato, if you've never met Kato, here's Kato. His name is Kato. What's your name? Kato.
He taped his mouth together, probably because we told him to be quiet.
Yes, we said if they wanted to be in here, they had to be quiet, and so good job taking preventative measures. I appreciate that. Alden's mouth is also taped shut. I want, for the record of anybody who's watching, to know we did not apply the tape. We applied the pressure. The tape was a response to the pressure.
They were taking extreme measures.
Let's do our water. Friends,
measures.
Lift your water. Fran, if you're there, lift your water. I don't think Fran's with us today.
Bravo.
We understand that a lot of people have family plans.
Stuff.
That's fine. On your marks.
You know what you say in Japanese
what do you say?
Before you
what?
Well, it's before you eat.
Bottom no upsu? No? Okay. What?
It's adakimasu.
That's adakimasu.
Thank you, Kato.
Oh, I thought you meant something specifically for drinking water.
No, that was kanpai. We've already done kanpai.
Kanpai. All right.
But, yes.
All right.
I almost said adakimasu, but I don't know if it's appropriate for just drinking a
I'm going to say bottoms up. That's what I'm going to say. Bottoms
up.
up.
That means the bottom
Bottoms
of your cup
up. Watch,
up.
Here it goes.
Not
bottom.
Your bottom goes up.
Robbie, why did you go there? Nobody else's mind went there.
That's if I were
bottoms.
If I didn't know that this was what it was, I would have thought that we were talking about our bottoms.
Bottoms up. My goodness. Uh-oh, I got a little bit into the wrong chute that time around. Friends, I hope that your hydrating practice on this show has kept you healthy and fit. That's our only objective. That's our only goal. Also, to see if we can collectively train Robbie.
You're just giving another goal. You just said it was our only goal, and now you're saying, and also.
Boy,
I guess you can have multiple goals for this show.
It's very difficult to co-host a show with Robbie. She really keeps you on your toes. You know what I'm saying? I wish that Kato could tell us about his feelings, but his feelings are stifled behind the tape wall.
Fran is here now. She's sorry she was late. She was having an Easter egg hunt.
Fran, that's a perfectly acceptable thing to do on today of all days, Slim. Excuse me. Okay, how does a farmer count his cows, Robbie?
I already saw this. This was the answer I was asking
Kato,
for the...
how does a farmer count his cows?
Don't look. Kato's totally looking.
How does a farmer count his cows? How does a farmer count his cows? A 1 cow?
A 2 cows? A 3 cows?
He uses his calculator. His calculator.
I like that one.
Or he uses mathematics. Mathematics, right? I like that one too. Calculator's better. Friends, this is the day of questions.
I'm still drinking water.
Yesterday we sang a 20-minute song for you. We're not going to do that again. That took it out of Matthew. Matthew went to sleep right after yesterday's show because he was so tired. I was
going to show these guys. What was it?
I'm going to ask Robbie a series of questions until she remembers
what
it was. Well, if you have thoughts, you can. Hey, Robbie. Oh, no, we were going to teach you guys a game. This is a game we play when we're hiking. It's a good game to know because it's an easy game to play. So, you and your family...
Did you just wipe your mouth on Kato's shirt? I would just say that...
One of the things I would say is always keep a child around for wiping...
To wipe your mouth up on...
Your mouth on.
I just want to say that Kato constantly uses his sleeve to wipe his own mouth.
So probably I just wipe my mouth on...
Okay. Objecting to you using yours.
I want to teach you this game.
He's just gross.
As many people as want to play, you start out by thinking of single-syllable words.
Oh, yeah.
And they start with the letters of the alphabet. So, Robbie's going to do A, B, C, D, E, F. All right? We're going to do one round, single-syllable words. Go.
Ape.
Bat.
Cat.
Dog.
Egg.
A, B, C, D, E, F. Fat, yeah.
Fat.
Oh, are we doing the whole alphabet?
Yeah.
Oh, ghost.
I guess we're not, Robbie. I thought I was having fun. Hat.
I
works.
Ice.
Or ice, yeah.
Jack.
Kite.
L. I know L. Lamp.
You get the idea. You go through the alphabet, and then when you get to the end, you go up to two syllables.
Apple.
Batty.
Crater.
Dogma.
Edgy.
Let's see. What?
Alden said something. All right, and then you go to 3 syllables.
Parent.
Behemoth.
Kerfuffle. Oh, wait, that says a K. Darn it.
That's a great word. But anyway, you get the idea. When you're hiking along, you do it together, and then you can come up with Byzantine rules, like if somebody can't think, they can trade their turn with somebody else's. But it's a great way to pass the time.
And it gets really hard and interesting once the letters get up to...
Especially with the X's and the K's.
Well, we know up to 4 syllables with X, I think.
Oh, it's the game that after you played it for a while, you start to...
Xenophobia, those are ones... Those come in... Those come in handy later on.
Anyway, fun game. Try it.
Yes.
That's our gift to you today. My gift to you, Robbie.
Yes.
Is a series of questions.
Was burping and then swallowing
gosh, after I drink my water fast, I burp. I think we've established this. Do you know what the polite thing to do? Here's another tip to you guys. When you are hosting a show with somebody who you purportedly love, don't draw attention to the things that they do accidentally that they can't help but doing because they're live on the air. It's just not kind.
Yes, who had an Easter egg hunt?
See how
we have some. No, that's what a lot of people are interested in talking about.
All right. Tell us about your
Slim
Easter.
Wants to know if anybody had an Easter egg hunt, and which she had.
Kato, tell them about your Easter egg hunt.
Yeah.
What can you tell them about it?
There were Easter eggs and we hunted.
Oh boy,
You're fired.
Yeah, you only get to participate if you add value to the proceedings.
Fran is doing a good job doing her job. Thank you, Fran.
Oh, she's trying to get
to like and subscribe.
We only have 1 like so far. Fran, I don't know. People are letting you down.
It's not Fran's fault.
Well,
Fran is doing her job. Everybody else is slacking.
You know what we
job.
need? We need a jingle. Fran, can you come up with a catchy rhyming phrase that inspires people to like?
I feel like that shouldn't
hop
be
on your
Fran's
bike.
job. Oh.
This show, there's a lot to like.
No.
Or no?
No.
I think actually it's up to Fran.
I was giving her an example.
Fran is in charge.
of
And if she
marketing
thinks
efforts.
a jingle would help, then she can come up with a jingle.
Maybe could you launch a social media campaign, Fran? Or perhaps hire one of those airplanes with a banner to fly over the houses of all the people who are watching the show that inspires them to like the stream.
Alden is here to show us something.
Okay. Alden, you're welcome to remove the barrier of sound at this moment. Yes. Oh, sorry. What do we have here?
Giant bag of Takis.
I already ate mine.
Yes.
A giant egg.
Oh, what's in the giant egg? Oh my gosh, what did the Easter Bunny do this year?
The Easter Bunny never does.
The Easter Bunny put cash in the eggs this year.
Yeah.
I personally I went to bed before the Easter Bunny came.
The Easter Bunny was unprepared and had to raid the children's Valentine's candy in order to create some Easter
The truth has
candy.
come out now.
I don't like Easter anymore.
So they're basically eating their own candy.
Lemon Turtle says hi, Alden. Okay.
Oh, yes.
And Fran says Slim. Slim says Slim. I'm sorry, Fran. I sort of imprinted with you as Fran, and then the Slim thing came along. I'm sorry. I'm working on it.
Yeah.
I'm working on it.
It's okay.
So what do we have? What do you call it? Oh, tell me the joke, and I'll try. Yes.
What do you call an Easter Bunny who gets kicked out of school?
Oh, egg spelled?
Yes!
Yeah.
Good for you.
There you go. There's certain jokes where the operative word becomes pretty clear, and then you just have to play with it.
I'm good at riddles, not jokes.
Okay.
Well, you're good. Yeah.
I'm not
I don't know.
at jokes.
Robbie.
Oh,
what?
Just texted Matthew his fan club's theme song.
Just texted me?
Yes.
My fan club's theme song? Sorry, Kato. You have suddenly become a little bit less... No, not at all. Not worthless in the slightest, but this is very exciting, friends. We can debut it right here in the show.
Get out of here.
Yeah. I love you, but...
I have a theme song I have to listen to.
All right, here we go. Well, it hasn't come through yet, but I'll let you know when it does, friends.
All right, we're very excited.
Oh my gosh, that's very exciting. Impressed Bunny found cash. We only have it during Girl Scout cookie season.
Yeah.
As an outfit that does a lot of book shows, we do have to keep a certain degree of small change on hands to make change. So.
Some dude named Mike gave this video a like.
Hey,
that
you.
rhymes. I think that was
is that the jingle? All right, guys,
Slim.
Are you ready? I'm going to put this up. We're all going to hear the Matthew Fan Club theme song together for the first time.
Crank the volume up.
All right, here we go. Now I'm going to hold it near the microphone. Yeah. Are you ready? Are you ready, guys? Robbie doesn't have a theme song.
I'm ready.
Oh! Yes!
Man.
There's nothing more validating. This is like winning an Oscar, you guys. Getting someone to write a song for your fan club before your fan club has even been established.
I feel like this is going to draw people to your fan club.
I feel like
in
it
a
is.
way that...
Please, Robbie, please, silence. It's so beautiful. It's moving.
I'm in Matthew's fan club.
Oh, he stretched this one out too a little bit to throw us off.
And what I like about it is it puts it in the first person. So all of you out there that want to join Matthew's fan club can feel like it's you singing it yourself. But I mean, even when Drew sings it, you can say, that guy's me. That guy's I identify. I identify with that voice.
Oh, whoops! I jumped the gun.
I'm in Matthew's fan
club. That is the thing of beauty.
Wow,
That's
just
thing
wow
of beauty.
is
Thank
right.
you. I think we're going to probably replace the current theme song with that.
What?
So that the show is actually a gathering of the Matthews fan club.
Here's the thing.
Robbie and Matthew show is a thing of the
he
past.
He is in Matthew's fan club,
Yeah,
but
well-
not in Robbie's fan club. But do I have any people who can write me a theme song in my fan club?
That's right. I don't know, but I imagine. Well, I'm not gonna speak for my friend Drew.
I was going to say, I don't think that...
You know who could write you a theme song for your fan club? Matthew could write you a theme song for your fan club, and I would do that because I'm an open-hearted person. Would you like me to do that?
I would.
I will.
I would like
okay.
you to do that.
Now that
then I would join your fan club.
Now that I have a theme song for my fan club, I feel more secure in my identity, and I can go out on a limb.
Is this all it took? I should have written you a theme song a long time ago.
Yeah, Robbie, like 20 years ago, if you'd written me a theme song, things would have been a lot different. So anyway, wow. And then I got Wow Just Wow because yes, that did I bring a tear to your eye? I mean, it really should have. Okay.
Okay, what do you... Oh, we already did that one. Conrad made a flexagon.
Oh, well, congratulations.
Yes.
Conrad. Oops.
You burped again.
I didn't. I did. But it was so quiet. I kept it internal. It was really, I edited it.
Look, Lamb and Turtle are very upset that you think that you're going to change the theme song.
I'm
It is the Robbie and Matthew show. Thank you.
I'm not, I don't know that.
Thank you.
Slim is upset because she doesn't know how to text me. Yes, certain viewers do have certain access to certain information of mine for certain reasons. So,
But you know what, Slim?
Yeah.
You have our email address. You could email it to me.
That's right. Please do.
It is
Please do.
info@robbieandmatthew.com.
Yes.
What was I going to show you guys? I feel like there was something...
Can I give a little teaser?
Yes.
We have a very exciting activity in the next half hour. I'm
yes,
sorry
you
that you
can
have to
start
wait for
thinking
it,
about it.
but we do. And what I want you to do, if you're a member of the Robbie theme, if you're a member of the Robbie fan club, think about the things that you would like to see associated with the Robbie theme club.
Fan club.
Well, what are the things? Do you think of unicorns? Do you think of stars? Like, what are the visual images that evoke the feelings that you have when you think of being in Robbie's fan club? That'll be important because we're going to do an important exercise in the next half hour. I hope I tantalized you.
I know. I mean, the next half hour is supposed to be a free-for-all super party.
No, we have a plan. And you know what? It was actually Robbie's plan.
It was my plan.
It was. So Robbie is going back on the anarchy, but I think it's going to be worth it. I really do. Robbie, I have a question for you.
Okay.
What is your most prized possession? What is the thing that you have or own that you care most about?
That is not my family members.
They are not possessions. They are independent individuals. They do not belong to you. You created them, but they are no longer yours. What inanimate object do you care about the most? If the house were suddenly to catch on fire and you had time to grab one thing, what would it be? I'm parsing this question many different ways.
I know.
Yeah.
It's a little bit tricky.
Okay.
Because for practical purposes, it would be my hard drive on my computer.
Yep.
Because my life after losing my computer would be very, very sad.
I understand that.
My emotional item would be my nicey.
Which is a worthless little scrap of fabric.
Which is a worthless little scrap of fiber. So I
Probably.
probably, if I lost it or it got lost in a fire, I think I would actually get over it. But I think those are the two things that come to mind.
Yeah, the computer one is a good one. I wouldn't even thought of that, but of course it would be my computer.
Yeah, right.
Because I have such work on there.
There's so much stuff on there.
Now, don't we have it backed up somewhere? Of course we do.
We do. I just meant
pain.
like
It's just a pain.
Yeah, like in order to not really. Like, I really, there are very few things that, I'm kind of a person, I'm not a pack rat. Matthew would save things forever.
Matthew does save things forever,
And I would throw everything out if I could.
Did you find Nicey?
So,
No, I didn't.
That's okay.
no, Nicey's like smashed somewhere behind the bed.
All right, we talked about superpowers the other day, what you would want to be, but what is your biggest actual superpower? What is
biggest-
your actual, like, sort of super strength that people may or may not know about? The thing that is most magnificent about you?
Convincing people to be in my fan club.
Oh, is that so? Mm-hmm. But you know what? Robbie's sort of joking, but sort of
I'm
not.
not joking.
Robbie
I was serious.
Robbie is really good at making friends and making people
like
feel
making
comfortable.
friends.
Yeah.
Yes.
And
I
reaching,
think that's a superpower.
Reaching out across the divide between people and letting people sort of.
Or just not making a divide between people.
Well, there is one, is what I'm saying. Like, there is you are different from the other. When you meet somebody, you guys don't know each other yet. You're very good at sort of saying, "Hey, I'm Robbie. I'm a comfortable place to spend your time."
I'm a human being just like you.
Yeah, Robbie's pretty good at that. And that's why you're flocking in such droves to her fan club. You guys don't realize she's using her superpower
It's
against
my
you guys.
superpower.
You're utterly defenseless
You
in
will
the wake
be
of
in
her
my
might.
fan club.
All right. Robbie,
Yes.
where would you most like to go that you've never been?
Oh, that I've never been.
Yes, that you've never been.
Oh, I have a good
Oh,
Where would you
Kato,
like to go,
where would
Kato?
you like to go?
Hawaii.
Hawaii, why? Why?
Because I like tropical islands.
Tropical
even though
islands.
I've never been to one.
So you think you like tropical islands? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Robbie, what do you think?
I would love to go to Nova Scotia.
That's
don't know
attainable.
what
That's
that
totally
Yeah,
attainable.
it is attainable.
Is it because of Anne of Green Gables that you want to go there?
A little bit.
Yeah.
Or maybe a lot.
Okay.
Also, when I was very young, I once went to an ice hockey game with some neighbors, and the opposing team, who were playing the Caps, were from Nova Scotia, and Nova Scotia sounded like such a magical. The name itself sounded like
beautiful.
such a magical place.
But it just
that
means
when
New Scotland,
It
right?
means New Scotland.
Yeah.
But when I discovered that Nova Scotia itself is actually a beautiful place, I was like, bing, bing,
Nice.
2 points.
I'll go with you to Nova Scotia.
Okay.
Okay. I'll go with you to Hawaii.
We're going to Hawaii.
We were going to. At some point. We're going to go to Hawaii, and I want to go to the place with the bumpy mountains in China. Where,
I
where
wanna
you
go there, too.
Go through the river, and there's the really bumpy, knobbly mountains.
You know what I don't want to have to do, though?
What?
I don't want to have to navigate public transportation in a foreign language.
No, I get that.
have a story to tell you. When I went to Japan,
Yeah.
I
have a story about public transportation in Japan too. It's terrible.
Your story's funny.
Oh,
But it's a similar story.
Yeah.
So my sister speaks Japanese. She spent many years in Japan. I did not. I speak no Japanese. And I went to Japan, and my sister had to work during the day. So she said, "Here, I'm going to give you the instructions of how to get to this next town over, which is called Kamakura. It's this cool historic town, just nearby Tokyo. It's just a couple train stops." I get on the train. All of the signs, obviously, are in Japanese. They're not in English. And it's symbols, so you can't even, like, spell it out and kind of know. I'm like, oh, okay, so it sort of looks like a horse, and it sort of looks like 3 lines next to a fence. So that's what the name looks like. And then I just have to go around to all of the signs and be like, is there a horse in that one? No, there's not a horse. Is that a... It took me forever. I got on the train. I thought I was going in the right direction. I was not. And the thing split after 3 stops. So I would get on, and I would have to go 4 stops to see whether I was on the actual right train or not on the right train. So I'd go back, and I'd start at the beginning again, go 4 stops, still be on the wrong train. Went back to the beginning, 4 stops, still on the wrong train. After I went through the train station 3 times on the same platform, the guy who was standing there since the first time that I got there was like, "Do you need help? Where are you trying to go?" And I said, "I'm trying to go to Kamakura. It's been like 2 hours and I still haven't gotten past 4 stops." He was like, "Oh, you have to go on the other side of the platform and catch that train." Anyway, that was my story.
when you travel in many countries, because English is such a pervasive language, they have lots of English signs to help you out.
I should be sturdier than this.
Japan is like, nope, not going to help you out, you English-speaking people.
It really broke me.
Yeah,
I used to be much more adventurous, and then I got stuck on that train, and I thought I was never going to get out of that loop.
I went to a big train station, a big subway station, and you can go out on 4 sides. And I knew my hotel was just on one side of the station, and I went out the wrong side, and I couldn't find my hotel. I couldn't go back into the station, and so I said, "I'm just give up. I'm going to take a cab." And the guy basically was like, no, I will not take you. And I was like, "Why won't you take me, man?" And he was like, no, I will not take you. I said, "Please, please, please." And he finally took me. And I got into a cab, and it took 45 minutes for us to go 1 block, do a U-turn, and then go back the other block. I was right across the street from a hotel. I just didn't recognize it.
It took
So it cost
45
me
minutes
like
because the traffic was so bad.
it cost me like $50 to walk across the street, and that's that was my trip to Japan. We have a couple of questions.
Okay.
One of which is Slim saying
Yes.
that she's in both of our fan clubs.
Oh,
which
thank
is,
you,
Which
thank
is
you.
super diplomatic of you.
I appreciate you.
We also have a question. Where's the question that I saw? Oh, what's your favorite food? That is a good question. It's a tricky question. Some days it's just pizza. I have very simple taste.
My new favorite
Pizza, burritos, lasagna. Those are all things I love. Sushi. Robbie, go ahead.
My new favorite food is the soup that I made last night.
My goodness.
You guys, I had a kitchen victory.
Oh, my
I
goodness.
feel like I should pat myself on the back,
It was black bean and ham.
which is not something that I...
So good.
I just made black bean and ham because we had ham,
Hearty,
and I needed to
fulfilling,
find something...
comforting black
It
bean
was
and ham soup.
delicious.
Unbelievable.
Yes.
Good work, Robbie. You
All
can
right.
stay for another week.
All right, Slim, we're going to do your joke.
Oh, Drew just made a theme song for Robbie?
What?
That fast? Wait a second. I thought Drew must have been working on my theme song for several weeks.
I'm curious if he just replaced
Oh,
the name Matthew with
it's possible.
Robbie,
He wouldn't do
perhaps.
that to me. Drew and I
okay.
are too close and
Slim's
good.
joke is,
What?
what is the Easter Bunny's favorite kind of music?
Egg. Class egg goal music.
No.
Class egg goal
Not even
music.
No, that's a bit of a
Close.
stretch. That's a bit of a stretch.
Rock and hair bunny hip hop.
You
Hip
got it!
hop.
Good
Yes.
for you.
Yes.
I like how Matthew persists.
Yes.
Good for you.
All right. You got anything else over there?
No, I have questions for you.
You
Aren't
do?
I supposed to give
Okay.
you some
Good.
questions?
Let me hear them.
All right.
All right.
If you were an explorer,
What do you mean if?
where is the place that you would like to be the first person to have ever seen?
That already has been explored or that hasn't
Yeah,
been
yeah.
explored? There is.
You wouldn't know about it if it hadn't been explored, right?
Well, that's
That's-
a very good point. Where would I like to stand before any other
Yes,
human stood?
yes.
That's a great question. Probably a mountaintop, a simple mountaintop. There's a mountaintop I love called Stony Ledge, that's in the Berkshire Mountains near where we went to college. And you're just walking through the woods, and then you get out onto this big rock, and you look out over this little valley. It's not like a Rocky Mountain type of valley; it's a Berkshire Mountain type of valley, with the sweep of the mountainside. I would like to have been the first person to stand there and be like, "Wow, this is possible." I want to go get other people and show them too. That's my answer.
That's a good answer.
Yeah.
I think about this a lot because every time we cross the Chesapeake Bay Bridge,
Mm.
which is a very long bridge. How long is it?
4 miles.
4 miles long across the Chesapeake Bay. And we cross this bridge often because most of the cities that we go to are across the bridge.
Like
Baltimore, Washington is all over there. Yeah. So every time we start going over the bridge, I'm like, the poor explorers or whoever who first came to this, they were trying to find the eastern, what is it called? The Northwest Passage, right? They're hiking through the woods, and all of a sudden they're like, oh, there's this giant body of water that we now have to either go around or like make some boats.
You know what? They might
cross.
also not have been angry like Robbie suggested. They might be
I
like,
would have been
That's
so
beautiful.
mad. I would have been so
People
mad.
have different reactions to
Yes.
things.
Well, if I got to Stony Ledge, I would be like, this is the worst. Now we have to go down and go back up again on the
This
other
is
side.
a little snapshot into our respective minds.
Yes.
Principal Schaefer's mother asks, what should I read next? My recommendation is a book called And Then We Came to the End.
Yes.
It's a really good book by...
really good.
What is the name of the gentleman who wrote the book?
Joshua Ferris.
Joshua Ferris. It's a rather contemporary
Ferris?
novel. Last 5 or 6 years or so. Last 10 years. Anyway, it's funny and smart, and I liked it a lot. That's my recommendation.
I did too, especially
Also-
if you like Office Space, which I'm sure you do.
Also, The Yiddish Policeman's Union
Oh, yeah.
by Michael Chabon, which I have not read, but my friend Darren insists that I need to read. I've read the
You
first
do need to
chapter,
read.
and it's really good.
Oh no, one more minute. What? It's 1:30 already.
It's time to go.
What is happening?
But you know what? No sweat, friend. We're going over to the other channel now.
I was gonna say,
we didn't do the theme song, but we'll do
Slim-
it on the other side of things.
Slim is
What?
now maybe being upgraded to also our time manager.
Oh, okay. That sounds
Yeah,
great.
She's the one who told us time.
Thank
We
you
gotta
very
flip
much.
over to the next stream.
All right, we're going
All
over.
right.
You guys know where to
Yes.
find us. Come
Yes.
see us. We're going to do a special exercise with very little structure, but enough structure. Okay. Thank you,
All
friends.
right.
We'll see you in a
Goodbye,
minute.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye. Oops. Ugh. I pushed the wrong button when it said, "Are you sure you want to end?"
We're ending.